This is a full melodic techno track I made inside FL Studio, and in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how to build something like this completely from scratch. So if you're trying to make melodic techno right now, you probably watched over 20 tutorials, copied a dozen Anyma presets in Serum, and your track still feels like it doesn't belong on a proper label. So in the next few minutes I'm gonna break it down into 4 simple steps you can copy, starting with a groove, build a clean and powerful low end, building leads that actually impress people, and build it into a full track instead of just an 8-bar loop. I use this exact workflow in my own releases, so let's straight dive into it. By the way, every sound I'm using today, drums, bass, leads, vocals, are coming from my Elysium sample pack. It's linked down below if you want to check it out. It's the best one for melodic techno out there. So we're gonna start off with the drums. First set the BPM to around 128 BPM. Perfect for melodic techno. Then open the Elysium sample pack and start off with a kick. Let's go for this punchy kick. Something like this. Then we're gonna layer it with a clap. Let's go for this one. And we're gonna add in a little bit of groove by adding a delay on it. And automate the mix. So that way we can get that delay bounce. Just like this. Then dropping this sort of organic head. Already getting quite groovy. Then we're gonna give it some more depth with the percussion loop. It's a really cool feature in the pack. Really makes your drums stand out. So let's go for this one. And just remove the low end. And mix it at a low volume. Something like this. And then to finish it off, I wanna add a shaker loop to it as well. Let's go for this one. And make it stereo with a S1 imager. And give it some more room in a reverb. Altogether sounding like this. And quickly mix in the shaker. Then we're gonna do some drum bass mixing. So add some compression. Then a bit of distortion. I wanna use this decapitator preset. And just mix it in at around 20%. And then just give the drums a bit more transient. Like this. So this will be our drum stack. Now we're gonna arrange it. So for the first 8 bars I wanna use it without the snare. And then make a small fill at the end. It's not that complicated, but it gets the job done for the drums. So altogether they sound like this. Now we're gonna continue with the bass. We're gonna keep it super simple by just 1 bass preset. Let's start off with a preset. First I got this, I can have kick wavetable. 2 octaves down, short envelope. Layer it with a saw wave, with some unison. Then filtering. With envelope 2 routed to the cutoff. Then some distortion. Another stage of filtering. Some downsample to add some high end to it. And again another filter. We're also gonna route the mod wheel to the cutoff of all the filters. So we can create some movement. I'm also gonna route it to a delay. Yeah, that's solid. So this will be our bass. Now we're gonna dive into MIDI. We're gonna create a rolling bass like this. Again, just super simple, but it gets the job done. And then we're gonna automate the mod wheel we made earlier. So go to macros, let's tweak and create an animation clip. And just create some slight movement. Then we're gonna mix it some more. First, big sidechain. Lower down the volume a little bit. And then we're gonna route it together with a kick to a kick and bass bus channel. Together they sound like this, so let's glue them together with some compression. And bump up the low end with an R bass. So over accelerating, it sounds like this. And then just mix it in. So altogether our low end sounds like this. We got a low intonation ready, so now we're gonna add some real spice to it. The melodic techno leads. So let's start off with a new Serum and create a preset. Add in 2 detuned saws. Try and choose opposite of each other. With an envelope with no sustain and long decay. Route them to the filter and mess it up with some effects. Distortion. Reverb before the compression. So we got a big reverb chain. Roll off the top end, low end, and some delay. Then we're gonna dive into MIDI. So a key thing in melodic techno is to switch between octaves in your melodies. So let's start off really low and go up the scale. And add in really short notes. Let's work on the half step actually. So we can add some double notes. And then we're gonna have a B part right here with some steps. But first let's work on the MIDI some more. For the second part we're gonna switch it up a little bit. So swap the middle and lower notes. And instead of going to the C, let's go to the 7th note. And I think we can make it even more unique by switching up the rhythm a little bit. Just a small variation. So this will be our melody. Let's mix it some more with OTT. Remove the low end. Some compression. Delay. Reverb. And let's record the first synth hit. And drag it in FL Studio. Reverse it and make a little sweep like this. So we got a really dope foundation. But I think we can make it a bit more interesting by automating the pitch bend. Like this. So let's make the second part of the melody descent something like this. Then I want to layer it. So duplicate the Serum and just pick another preset from the pack. Let's go for this solid. And make the same automation. So altogether the main leads sound like this. Now we're gonna dive in the second part. So let's add in a new Serum. And go to the step section of the pack. And let's go for this one. So these days in melodic techno, you have an A part with a big melody and a B part including some sort of synth steps. So this will be our synth step. Now let's dive in the melody. And keep it very rhythmic. Then remove the low end. Some reverb and delay. And a big sidechain of course. Then we're gonna duplicate the Serum and add in a wobble sound. Let's go for this one and place it right here. So altogether our lead stack sounds like this. We got the main elements ready, so now we're gonna turn it into a full track by adding some ambiences, vocals, other small elements. Let's start off with the vocals. Let's go to the vocal pack of Elysium and let's drop in this one.
I hear your mind.
And cut it up like this.
I hear your mind.
And this will be our pre-drop vocal.
There's no escape.
And then I want to use this part and the second part of the drop.
And I'm to blame.
Just like this, that's really solid transition with a stutter. So then we need to mix it some more. Get rid of the low end. Smooth it, make it a little bit more smooth. With a suit. Some vocal compression. Some reverb and delay. Actually quite a big reverb, and clean it up some more. And some sidechain for the drop. So let it open up right here.
There's no escape.
Yeah, that's better. Same for this part. So now we need to fill up the breakdown some more. Let's add in this new Serum, add in a chord preset. Let's go for this one. It's a vocal pad and just build up the chord like this. Mix it some more by removing the low end. Some delay, reverb, sidechain, and just at a really low volume to sort of support the vocal. And just use it throughout the whole production. So now I'm quickly gonna fill it up with some more effects. So I just added this whole stack of effects. With this impact, downlifter, riser, another impact, some more risers, snare build, and some ambiances, starting off with this vocal ambience at a really low volume. And then this ambient from the pack, altogether sounding like this. Really fills it up. So then I wanna add in the synth leads from the drop without a sidechain, so automate it. And do the same for the steps. Yeah, that's really solid. So then just add a local automation on the master channel. Like this. And just fill up the master some more by adding in an endless smile. Like this. Same for the EQing. Just make it unique and create a small fill around here. And then I'm quickly gonna slap on a master chain. So first we need to check the tonal balance. Lacking a little bit of mid end around 1.5, so boost it. Then make the low end mono. And add in a limiter to push it to a proper loudness around -6. That's how you make a melodic techno track. I think the final result turned out really dope, so let me know what you think about this in the comments. Besides that, if you like the video, hit the like button, and I see y'all in the next videos.
There's no escape. There's no escape from your true face, and I'm to blame. I hear your mind, I feel your thoughts. There's no escape. And I'm to blame. There's no escape.